Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world, my beautiful Libra brothers and sisters. I hope you are having a fabulous day. I'm sorry if my face is not in the shot. I am having issues currently with my actual camera, so I'm just using my phone. And usually I use my phone for the top-down view, so you're only getting a top-down view for this reading. Soon, I am hoping to have that issue solved. But my face still does exist if you are worried for me. Please do not be. Today, I haven't even said my intro yet. Today, I am bringing you a April 2023 reading, just like I did for April. Wait, did I say April? May 2023 reading, just like I did April. For this reading, I am doing my usual, so 2 oracle polls. The first one is going to be what energy you are going to be experiencing the most in May. The second one, the one that I am shuffling currently, is going to be a little meditation to project you into that energy of the card. And then we're going to get right into your tarot reading itself. Mind you that this deck that I am using does have pre-described description on them. I will be reading you what it says that is on what the card actually says. But then I will also give my personal interpretation of the meaning of the card. As sometimes when I do a reading for somebody or for a sign, I will pick up on a different energy of a card than what the description says. But I will give you both. I hope you guys are doing so good. Alright, the first card for your May 2023 reading is intuition. So maybe you guys are gonna have a heightened sense of intuition this month. And for those of you not quite aware of what your intuition says or what your intuition feels like, go ahead and ask yourself any question. And then whatever feeling you get in your gut. So what I do to heighten my intuition and to get like muscle memory of it, right, is I will this takes some practice and some deconstructing of older belief systems. But every time I think about something, I will ask myself if this is in alignment to what I want to be living, to what I want to be doing, to whom I want to be being in that moment. And usually when it says yes, I will get a little warm feeling in my gut, like a happy feeling. If it says no, I will immediately have a sense of anxiety, fear, just an overall bad vibe to that thing. There are certain times too where you will get kind of a neutral energy, and those times I will encourage you to just either re-ask the question or alternatively just understand that that neutral energy that you are feeling means that it's up to you. Like regardless of decision, it is still going to be going the same exact way. That is my take on strengthening your intuition. Maybe I'll do a video about strengthening all the clairs, like clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizant, all those. Let's get into your second oracle poll before I get on another tangent. So the frog spirit of renewal. Okay, let me zoom in for you so that you can fully project yourself. Frog spirit of renewal. Okay, so like I said, the second deck has a little meditation behind it, so we'll get right into that. What I want you to do is just place all your focus into this card and the words that are coming out of my mouth. A large golden brown frog sits heavy on a lily pad in a still pond as a warm, sleepy dusk dissolves into night. Its deep, sonorous song reverberates through the rising chirps of the crickets. The chorus of the frogs is raucous and joyous, seeming to echo loudly in your soul. A gaggle of tadpoles lurks at the edge of the pond, hidden and safe, waiting with expectant patience until their metamorphosis occurs. The frog's 3 stages of development. Egg, tadpole, fully formed amphibian, symbolize renewal, resurrection, and transformation. This card speaks of a profound restoration of your life that is occurring. It's never too late to begin again. If your past was less than successful, remember this: what has occurred does not need to mandate what will occur. You could always start out fresh and new. However, if you do what you have always done, you will get what you've always gotten. In order to reboot your life, you need to do things in a different way. Abounding good luck is activated and awaiting you. There is a one out there which I know will resonate with that description a lot. And you know who you are. If you do, beep, there you go. Let's get into your tarot reading itself. Like I said, this deck has pre-described descriptions around. Blah, 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 blah. Your first tarot card of May 2023. 7 of Swords. Let me back this up a little bit. Wrong way, dear Patty boy. The Knight of Cups in upright. The Two of Wands in upright. You have the Empress. Wow, okay. Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Wow. Wow, and the Hierophant. All right, so my first energy that I am getting in this. It is my belief that when we are born, our souls have basically blueprinted our entire life. We get set points, like key timeline bubbles, if you will. And these key timeline bubbles are very, it does not bend to our physical will. It is something that Spirit has already chosen that is going to happen in order for self-improvement, for spiritual growth, for all that kind of stuff. And the overall energy that I'm getting, especially with these last 4 right here, is that this time in May was one of those bubbles. Is very, your spirit wanted this to happen, whatever it was, in order for you to access your highest self, your renewal, your powers, if you will. Let's actually get into the reading though, because I feel some stuff is going to be coming up. So I will read the description of the card first, and then I will get my interpretation if it differs from the card. We have the 7 of Swords. Secretive action or indirect communication may be occurring behind your back. Nothing is quite what it seems to be, and you have to use your wit to achieve your aims. Be wary of overconfidence. Be attention to the warning signs when they appear. The Seven of Swords brings failure, as well as obvious pessimism. I feel like this is the energy that you have been experiencing up until this point. Maybe you have been in a secretive kind of relationship, maybe some sort of family troubles. The be wary of overconfidence is both of other people, because if they are overconfident and you could tell that it's overconfidence, then they are not being true to themselves. And if they're not being true to themselves, they're obviously not being true to you as well. And look, as we get older and as life increasingly, the energies on the planet get sped up, we are more aware, more intuitively aware of the key aspects of our life that need to be changed drastically in order for us to pop forth as the frog, if you will. Let's get into this Knight of Cups. I can't read that, hold on. This card is bringing you a message about love, or he may represent your true love. You may be awaiting this message, such as a declaration of love or a proposal of marriage. If the Knight does not represent a lover, he is certainly a friend who is honest, intelligent, and willing to aid you. This has a lot of Pisces energy too. He represents self-acceptance and an arrival to finding the proper path for your life. So maybe a Pisces is going to come in here and aid you, if you will. Or maybe you are going to be intaking, or not intaking, but maybe this is the energy that you need more of, if that resonates with you more. But I am kind of resonating with the fact that that is a Pisces coming into your life. Whether it be a lover Pisces or a Pisces friend that is just willing to help you in direction, as Pisces are known to be natural born mystics who have lived many lives, if you will. I'm talking about my own sign here. Two of Wands in upright. It shows that an unexpected factor is entering into the situation at hand. This card indicates a choice must be made, which could be related to your work or a creative endeavor. It shows being in control and experiencing gains in your life on one hand. On the other hand, it brings with it great anxiety and the possibility of losing the control that you once had. And I choose to grasp onto that experiencing gain in your life hand. That's all I really have to say about that. Besides the fact that there is obviously, you're at war with something here. You need to make a choice. That's the energy that I'm getting there. Let's move over to this Empress card. A nurturing, loving problem solver. She indicates successful business ventures or other positive, productive opportunities to come. She brings desperate things together, reconciling differences. It is a card of emotional control and congeniality, a situation where love and nurturing are required. This card could also refer to a pregnancy or the desire for a pregnancy. So with these four, I'm going to leave them kind of over to the side. With these four, I feel like this is directly talking about this life situation that you are. I'm getting the sense that you are now in a very significant situation, that whatever you do will have an impact on your future spiritual progression here. But with this Empress energy in here as the first one, I feel like this is the energy that you need to take on in this current situation that you have found yourself in, is a nurturing, loving problem solver. She brings desperate things together, reconciling differences. So if there is a significant difference in your life, then you, in order to get through that properly, I think the nurturing and loving aspect is the energy that you need to embody here. Let's move over to this Wheel of Fortune. Something has been put into motion over which you now have little or no control. You must accept the action of the forces of destiny and align yourself with their aims. Changing circumstances, usually for the better, will promote your growth and advancement. It is a reminder that every period of intense activity must be followed by a restful time of inactivity. So the energy that I'm getting from this card is that you need to understand that this is one of those timeline pieces that I was talking about earlier, and to just take a step back, enter into that restful period, into that restful state of mind, and just watch as all the pieces of the situation kind of fall together. You don't need to stress about anything. You don't need to worry about anything. Just observe the universe while you rest, if you get what I'm trying to say there. Let's go over to this Two of Swords. Swords is a lot of mental energy, air energy. Represents a situation in which it appears impossible to move forward because you can't figure out with logic or intellect how to proceed. You must rely on blind faith that the universe will handle things, just like with that Wheel of Fortune card. This card symbolizes conflict resolution and decisions that must be made. Again, just like that decision card. Choice must be made. However, the conclusions are likely through seeking inner peace and coming into a compromise. You cannot rely on your logic and intellect right now. You need to embody this. You need to embody this intuition here. Not even embody, but just in strengthening it. I know air signs a lot of the time try to formulate solutions to their problems mentally, and I advise you to maybe write some of this stuff down if you can't step away from your mental control on things for the time being, which this card, that card, and that card all say to give it a rest right now. But if I know that some of you may be blocked from resting because of how intense this situation is, I advise to start writing things down, just like your thoughts. Write down affirmations. Just write in a daily journal or a log of some sort, just the energies that you have been experiencing that day. And then over the course of like a week or 2 weeks, go back and start reading it. You will soon find a key element that is in your life that you need to discard. But you need to take it with an intuition step. So do like what I was trying to tell you to begin with, by strengthening your intuition, by asking yourself, once you have a piece of paper, ask yourself, am I in alignment with that thing? If no, then kick it to the curb. Let's move over to this 10 of Pentacles. 10 is new beginning. New beginnings number. And the Pentacles has a lot to do with your monetary, your outwardly things. Has a lot of earth energy here. You are emphasizing home and family at this point, now that you have a secure income to support them. You may be planning to buy a car or that house you have always wanted. Family matters are at the forefront, and you have the leisure to concentrate on personal affairs. This card can represent a time of financial security, such as marrying into money or receiving an inheritance. Wow. Sorry, that tripped me up because I know somebody. Okay. The overall energy that I am getting from this is that in May, there is going to be a certain point where your manifestations, like the things that you have been wanting, the things that you have been after, the things that you have been working towards, is going to start appearing on your physical side of things. So in your reality, you maybe get blessed with a whole bunch of money. Maybe the wealth is more skill-based, like you attain a sort of mastery over something that you have been practicing for a while. Family matters are at the forefront. So maybe you have been having some family issues, and with this nurturing and loving aspect of yourself, you could bring them together, you know? Create more peace. Because you have this Knight of Pentacles, too. It suggests a situation involving arrivals or departures. You may quit a job for a more lucrative one elsewhere, move to another locale for financial or work-related reasons, or experience other changes in your life relative to money, just like this one, possessions or security. The Knight is dependable, honorable, and trustworthy. He has undeniable common sense, incredible determination. I don't really have anything to say about that right now. But if I find something in these two, I will link it back. Upright Hanged Man often signifies going through a major transformation, just like this Wheel of Fortune. Just like this renewal. The result has shaken you, often signifies going through a major transformation, perhaps caused by illness or some sort of loss. The result has shaken you up, or it has shaken up your old way of life and made you realize that there is more to life than money, material goods, and physical reality. This card can indicate a need to develop the inner self, like with that whole rest and recuperation energy from the Wheel of Fortune. You might need to reevaluate what is and what is not important to you. So again, that's where the journaling comes into play here, is that you have so many ideas constantly bouncing in your head that you need it on paper to understand what is and what is not important to you, and then start redirecting that excess energy that was used on those unimportant things to the important things in your life. Whether it be family, whether it be your creative outlets, whether it be making your business, you know. But you need to understand at what things in your life is not resonating with you anymore. And this next card may be that. Symbolizes the Upright Hierophant symbolizes any organized institution, be it religious, philosophical, educational, spiritual, or temporal, that exerts authority over its followers or participants, a kind of mind control. Such groups often insist that their way is the only way, the ultimate truth. You are challenged to remain a follower or to break out and find your own individual path. So maybe you guys, or some of you, are in a religion, a physical religion. Maybe this is being literal here. Maybe you are in a physical religion that you are now seeing the downsides of, the disharmony within. And this card is telling you to kind of break free of that and go into your own individual path. Alternatively, with everything else, and understanding that something physical has happened in your life, maybe this is the time to take a step back from, maybe a job that is pressuring you too hard, or some sort of belief within you that the basic energy here that I'm getting is to make your own individual path and kind of break free of the old. Right now, you have everything in your power to do so. You have the renewal energy, you have your intuition if you trust it and kind of level it up If you were to think of life as a game, this would be a skill. You level it up, and then sooner enough, you will be a very high level skill, and then bam, you are constantly being led in the right direction. And who doesn't want to be led into the right direction? Anyway, that is your reading for May 2023. I hope that every one of you has resonated with this. If you did have a loss somewhere within this past month, I am sorry, and I send love and support your way. Understand that this is what you asked the universe for, even if it was before you even got born. But anyway, I love you. I see you. I fully support you. Bye.